Hello friends, welcome to EPG Pathshala. I am Professor S.P. Singh from Faculty of Management Studies, Gurukul Kangadi University, Haridwar. Today we are going to study Module 21 on Potential Appraisal. Friends, after studying this module, you shall be able to know the concept of potential appraisal, understand the difference between potential appraisal and performance appraisal, understand the purposes of potential appraisal, comprehend the process of potential appraisal, understand the techniques of potential appraisal, become aware of the steps in introducing potential appraisal system, comprehend assessing managerial potential. Potential appraisal is the recognition of the concealed skills, talents and abilities of a person. Estimating the potential of an employee assists to evaluate his or her capability for growth and development to face challenges and responsibilities in the organization. Many organizations put in potential appraisal in their appraisal process for establishing and developing suitable ground for employee succession planning. Potential appraisal focuses on the future and assists in the development of the personal interests of the employees in tune with the organizational goals. The major difference between potential appraisal and performance appraisal is that potential appraisal is forward-looking process, whereas performance appraisal is backward-looking process. Potential appraisal is done to explore the hidden potential of an employee. Performance appraisal is a process involving setting work standards, assessing the employee's actual performance relative to those standards, providing feedback to the employee with the aim of motivating the person to eliminate his deficiencies and or continue to perform better. The objective of potential appraisal is to discover the potential of a given employee to occupy higher positions, undertake higher responsibilities. The potential appraisal informs employees of their future prospects. It enables the organization to plan a management succession program, updates training and recruitment efforts. It advises employees about the work to be done to increase their career opportunities and career development, motivates the employees to develop their skills and competencies, to identify the training needs of employees. The process of evaluating the managerial potential of employees deals with the question of whether or not they have the ability to tackle job positions at a future point of time, involving sizably greater responsibility compared to the present time. As long as individuals are viewed as being able to handle increased or different responsibilities, they would be regarded as having potential. The potential appraisal of an employee helps to evaluate his or her capability for growth and development to more challenges, responsibilities, and positions in the organization. The potential appraisal focuses on the future on the basis of performance of the past. Potential appraisal is another powerful tool of employee development. There are different techniques of potential appraisal. Some of them are discussed here. Self-appraisals empowers employees to think about themselves over time and identify their own accomplishments, challenges, strengths and opportunities for improvement. Peer appraisal, where the co-worker appraise the potential of the individual. At the time when flatter organizations, self-managed work teams and the empowerment of workers are in vogue, it seems natural that people will be more interested in this organizational climate and accept peer participation in the appraisal process. Most commonly, an employee's potential is evaluated by his superior, who on continuous basis assigns work to the employees and is able to know the potential of the employees. The superior and the subordinate mutually agree on the primary elements of the subordinate's job. The supervisor and the subordinate mutually agree on the subordinate's specific objectives for the specified period. The subordinate establishes a plan of action necessary to meet each objective. There are some requirements and steps to be followed while introducing a potential appraisal system. The clarity of roles and functions connected with different roles in an organization would be the basis of a good potential appraisal. This requires extensive job descriptions for each job, articulating various functions involved in the performance of a job. Besides job description, it is necessary to have a number of qualities required to perform each of these functions. These qualities may be broadly include technical knowledge and skills, managerial capabilities and qualities, behavioral capabilities and conceptual capabilities. In addition to listing the functions and qualities, the potential appraisal system must identify mechanisms of evaluating the attributes of employees. The immediate supervisor, acquainted with the candidate's work in the past, could rate his potential, particularly his technical capabilities. Managerial and behavioral dimensions can be measured through a battery of psychological tests. Simulation games and exercises could be used to uncover the potential of a candidate. Performance records and ratings of a candidate on his previous jobs could be investigated with care on various aspects such as creativity, initiative, risk-taking ability, etc., which might play a key role in discharging his duties in a new job. At this stage, the organization is now in a position to install and operate the potential appraisal system having clarity in organizational policies and systematization of its efforts. If the organization believes in the development of human resources, it should attempt to generate a climate of openness needed for assisting the employees to know their strengths and weaknesses and to capitalize on opportunities for development. A good potential appraisal system should provide an opportunity to everyone to be aware of the outcome of assessment. A formalized policy in this regard, plus making clear the organizational beliefs and orientation, would considerably build up the morale of the employees. However, a policy to encourage internal potential is not sufficient, and one should make systematic efforts to introduce systems of this kind. Leading Indian companies like Philips, Glaxo, Cadbury, Sandoz, Pfizer, Mafatlal, Procter & Gamble have all redesigned their appraisal system in recent times, shifting from a pure performance orientation to a potential performance based appraisal system. The potential appraisal criteria include vision, business and entrepreneurial orientation, and the sense of reality, assesses the conceptual effectiveness, network directedness, negotiating power, personal influence and verbal behavior reflect interpersonal effectiveness. Result orientation, individual effectiveness, risk-taking ability and control indicate operational effectiveness of the individual. Achievement motivation includes drive, professional ambition, innovativeness and stability. The assessment of managerial potential is to identify training and development needs, provide guidance on possible directions which an individual's career might take, and make known who possess potential for promotion. The use of assessment centers provides a more comprehensive approach. These incorporate a range of assessment techniques and typically have the following features. Friends, in this module you have studied the concept of potential appraisal, the difference between potential appraisal and performance appraisal, the purposes, the process of potential appraisal, techniques of potential appraisal, and steps in introducing potential appraisal system. Thanks for visiting EPG Pathshala.